me say a special good morning. That was a special good morning. Said it at least 4 times. To our viewers this morning, and kicking it off for the viewers this morning, those of you who are GBN TV, whether you're viewing Channel 7, Channel 11, or Channels 20, good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? Hope all is well. Certainly hope all is well. Those of you who are viewing also via social media platforms, you probably just popping to the Facebook page. Good morning to you. I'm the first person to tell you good morning this morning. Well, good morning again. Hope all is well. Those of you via YouTube channel, also good morning to you. Hope you're doing A-OK. Those of you via GBN's webpage, gbn.gd, good morning to you. Hope all is well with you. And let me say good morning to the listeners this morning. Those of you listening via terrestrial radio. Yeah, you got a little radio and you put it on and you're listening. Good morning to you. Hope all is well. Whatever part of the island you're listening to us from, blessed morning to you. And season greetings goes out to everyone. Yes, just counting it down before Christmas. Is that like 3 more days? Yeah, 3 more days before Christmas Day, December the 25th, if I'm right about that. Certainly, those of you probably getting the shopping kicking into full gear as of today. Yeah, those who like to do the last minute shopping. So today, tomorrow, you will be at full speed. Part through the town to the early hours this morning, and I was in Thomas and George, and saw lots of folks already lined up trying to get stuff. And that's good. That's good. Hope everyone have an enjoyable Christmas 2023. We get into an open line session this morning, 435-2041, 435-2041. That's the number if you want to get on to the point this morning. Feel free to give it a call. Let's talk about stuff this morning. No specific topic line in range, so I'm giving you the option to, of course, express your views and concerns this morning, particular issues that may be of concern to you, or you just want to say, hey, wish everyone a Merry Christmas 2023. If you want to do that, feel free to do that also. 435-2041, that's the number to be part of To The Point this morning here on Classic Radio GBN TV. Once again, those of you, well, of course, out there in the diaspora, good morning to you. Feel free to pop your message, your comments also via social media platforms, whether it's the Facebook page, YouTube channel. Let's say the Facebook page. I don't want to say the YouTube channel. Usually I don't get into the comment section of the YouTube channel, so let's say the Facebook page. You can certainly send in your comments there. I will certainly throw them out for you. Feel free to do so. Those of you who wants to use the WhatsApp, 435-2041, you can also add that number to your contact list and send a message via the WhatsApp. Let's go to the phone line and entertain our very first caller this morning. Caller, good morning and welcome.
Hello, good morning, GT, and how are you this morning?
Compliments
to you.
Same to you, sir. I'm doing pretty well this morning. Thank you.
All right. Just a little bit concerned about some of the business places in Grenada. I mean, I can't compare Grenada with the rest of the world, bigger countries. Mm-hmm. But I think we could take a page from them. We have business places and we need to provide parking lots. And what I've noticed is that because some of these business places do not have facilities, parking lots, and so on, proper parking lots, it creates a lot of inconvenience with traffic, and sometimes you have accidents as a result of vehicles who would have probably been going to the business places. Those vehicles have to be parking in other words, stealing part of the road, and so it creates some inconvenience. So,
if I could pop in on you a wee bit, you know, some businesses are conventional. They've been there for a while now. Mm-hmm. You understand? And for some reasons, where that particular business or entity is, they have never been parking there for eons. So it may be impossible for them to accommodate parking now. And you know, we as Grenadians, we like to stop or park where we want to go. You understand? So sometimes I understand how you feel about the accommodation for parking, but I'm not sure what could be done about it now. You understand?
I'm seeing accidents is happening as a result of that, even presently. But maybe there's something that we probably could look at in the future.
Well, probably the authorities could look into that. I'm not sure how feasible that could be now, but probably something to look into. Thanks again for your contribution, and season greetings to you, man.
Thank you so much, my brother.
All right. 435-2041, 435. I understand the caller's point of view, but some businesses have been there for a long time. and it become a norm in terms of how things are done in Grenada. And sometimes it may be a wee bit impossible to accommodate parking in some places, and sometimes we don't want to do that extra bit of walking or park somewhere else and walk to where we want to go. I know how folks feel sometimes. That's good to take a little caller. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, GT, and this might be the last time I'm speaking to for at least before Christmas.
Before Christmas, yeah. Well, season greetings to you, man.
For the year too. But I want to thank you very much for really being patient with us, accommodating us as much as possible, and allowing us to generate the wide range of conversation we have on your facility. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
I've been around the calling program since its inception, when it started with Troy Garvey, and that way in the 90s. So, you're a breath of fresh air. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Have yourself a good one.
Yeah, no, but I want to say something here. Thank you. In terms of our proactiveness, our preparation for eventualities, it is predicted. I was in a course early on, sometime in the middle of the year, and it's predicted that certain parts of the Caribbean will have above average rainfall in January, in the new year. I am not sure that our people are cognizant of that, and so that we need to be mindful, notwithstanding the fact that we are out of the hurricane season. And as you know, nowadays, because of climate change, the weather can be anything upside down. So when you expect sun, you get rain. When you expect rain, you get sun. So I would urge my people to pay attention, in as much as you're still deep in the festive mood and season, that we understand that nature would have its way once it decides to act. And no matter praying that we pray would stop nature from acting, we have to cooperate with nature and with the divine, so that we will have some kind of stability and equilibrium. Now, in terms of health and safety, that is also linked. The recent incidents in Grenada, especially involving children, should really raise the alarm bell, because we live with danger all the time, whether it's how we deal with our electricity in our house, and the way we drive, we hitch ride on vehicles, backup trucks. We are probably fortunate that more accidents can happen, and then, of course, when we're doing the bushing, we are devoiding the soil of the coverage of the top cover, so that when the rain comes, it causes slippage. We need to really become much more mindful, and what we're doing, that we are creating problems for ourselves in the future. So having said that, let me say that I hope that in the new year, that we will display a sense of responsibility, a sense of accountability, and a sense of accommodation, and a willingness to cooperate with each other. That's the only way we'll survive in this place. The capitalist, selfish, competitive, individualism kind of thing is not taking us anywhere, except it's getting us more isolated, and then to die on our own. Thank you very much, DC.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And best wishes for you for the rest of the holidays, man. All the best. All right. 435-2041. 435-2041. That's the number if you want to get on to the point this morning. Let me say good morning to those of you via social media platforms, especially the Facebook page. Good morning to Veronica. Good morning to Susan. Good morning to Mary. Good morning to Lynn. Good morning to you. And season greetings to you also. Certainly hope you will have an enjoyable holidays. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning and welcome.
Hi, good morning, GT, and how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Season's greetings go out to you.
Compliments for the season. May God bless you and your family for the new year, that you're able to have the strength to deal with some of us and the calling program again. Give you the patience.
Thank you so much.
I want to say to our government this morning, what I would like to see for the new year, let us bring back some life in the river. our river crying out for help. All the trees just cover up the river. Let us remember the river play a great role in our water system. And I find the river treated too bad. So instead of putting all the walkers and all the bushing people on the side of the road, let us try to put some of them over the river, cut the overhanging, and by walking in the water, that could bring back life to the river. I remember the days when we used to go and have a good bath, have a good wash, and you feel good coming out in the river. Now, when you see how the river come, we need to pay the river a lot of more respect. So let us do it for the new year. Thank you, my brother. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution, and best wishes goes out to you also. Well, you know, you could take some folks volunteering their time also within the various communities where the river do flow, or in the communities where the river is in close proximity. Folks could volunteer their time and go on out and have the rivers cleaned up if that's something that, of course, you foresee needs to be done. Let's go back to the phone line. Good morning to your caller. Season greetings.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir, and season greetings to you.
Many happy returns to you and the whole of Grenada and Elsewhere. Now, please don't say I do not agree with the lady that called about the rivers. The rivers need to be cleansed. I don't think so much trees have to be cut over them, because this would cause severe evaporation, and consequently we might get less water into the dams, etc., etc., and the people would suffer. So you have to be very careful as to what you do with the rivers. On the other hand, we in Grenada seem not to like good things. We are placing shops all around corners, and consequently many vehicles are stopping around these corners to hold girlfriend hand, not the vehicle, sorry, the men, where they did police men, they stop around corners. They be ordinary citizens, they stop around corners with a vehicle, and they're having conversations. And suddenly they reach upon a line of vehicle and you could hardly pass. In fact, most of the roads in Grenada, I can't say too narrow, but we have too many big vehicles coming into Grenada now. And if we do not get space to widen the roads, they would be in jeopardy. More people would die from accidents. Now I have looked at, especially at night, if you want to travel the Bolio area and perhaps the Molinere area and a few other areas, Granans area, you will see the catching, as you would say, not you, but people would say you need to pass. The lights on the oncoming vehicles are too bright, and to me, the police, or those that they call policemen, they themselves have the bright lights too, so they compete with the ordinary citizen in all aspects of life. So they cannot do the work right, because once they are competing, the men who they're complaining against will challenge them, or the people, sorry. Now I have looked at this as a serious thing in Grenada. Too many people are putting business around corners and in the road, so we cannot widen the road. So government has to take the brave step of giving people distance. In fact, I think we have laws stating that how many feet you should put your house or anything you build away from the road. So, but we are not carrying out the orders that have been laid down by the law. Because you know in Grenada, everybody knows each other and everybody wants to be loved by each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your contribution. Best wishes for you for the holiday season. And point taken by your contribution this morning. 435-2041, 435-2041. That's a number. And when you certainly will be going live on air. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning and season greetings to you.
Greetings, Mr. Telesford, sir. Greetings.
Same to you, sir.
Listen, Mr. Telesford, did you read... Oh, what the hell is happening? That classic by Dickens, Christmas Carol?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. Well, anyway, let's just briefly make a couple of comments on it to draw reference to what I shall speak about specifically. In that, there was a personality called Ebenezer Scrooge, who was created by its author, Dickens. And it reached to the point where he was a lousy man, mean chap, you know. And at Christmas time, when people would meet him and so on, they'd say, "Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge." He would say, swinging his arm, of course, as to disregard them, "Bah, humbug." You know what that means, Mr. Telesford?
I do. Yes, I do.
Great, thank you very much. But there was something that Dickens saw back then as the creator of that personality, and the personality itself, Mr. Telesford, sir. The perversion of what is the feast of the Nativity, the birth of Christ. It was seen from thence. And in fact, it is fully manifesting itself today. That's why I choose, over the years, to go into the component, the part that brought me to the stage of thinking. So, to avoid that, I'd say it was good vision to share. So today I don't wish people Merry Christmas. I wish people happy feast of the Nativity, because I think it's important that we reconsider the birth of the Christ child at the end of the year. Nobody can really prove that it was the 25th of December that Jesus died, but we've accepted it over the years according to the Catholic Gregorian calendar. But I think it's something that we have to pay great attention to. How it was converted, the times into this commercial activity and all that certain perversion, should I say, the word I just can't stop using. And iniquity has to change. I wish we move into the new year with a new vision of what Christmas is and what these religious festivals, life and our system means to us. Telephone is making a ridiculous amount of noise all of a sudden, Mr. Telesford. Can you hear me well?
I'm hearing you pretty well, sir. I'm hearing that a little bit of static. I'm getting that static, but
I'll have to cut out here because I can't hear you at all. There's one more point I want to make, but I had to come back.
All right, thank you, sir. Not sure it's that problem doesn't emanate from my end. It's more or less from your end, sir. So maybe you can have that rectified. 435-2041, 435-2041. That's the number if you want to be part of it to the point this morning. Let's see if we can entertain some of the comments via the Facebook page this morning. And we have heard in the saying to everyone, just a little advice: eat and drink responsibly for the Christmas holidays. Don't overdo it. Remember that your health comes first. Have an enjoyable Christmas, everyone. That's of course from Erlin Alexander. Good, and thank you so much. And the same goes out to you. I have this comment here from is it Clever Williams? I hope I'm getting your name. Is this Cleaver William or Cleaver William? I hope I'm getting it right. Me and my pronunciation of names. Some of us must be courageous enough to have a fortitude to call and a speed and stand for what, of course, right, regardless of political affiliation. Right and wrong will never be dependent on the personalities. Let us be more principled as a people. That's a comment there from Clever. I hope I'm getting your name right. And we have Aaron is also saying, Merry Christmas to all at GBN to all of the GBN family. God's richest blessing to all. Hope you'll have a fruitful and positive 2024. 435-2041. That's the number if you want to be part of to the point this morning. We're due for a first break. We want to take it. On the return, we entertain more of your calls. It's an open line segment this morning. We'll be right back.
My granny always said.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won." Free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
With a vacation, boy.
This Christmas, Digicel is here to make your Christmas wishes come true. With our Wishmas promotion, giving you more of what you want and what truly matters to you. So, what are you wishing for?
I want real money. A PS5.
So what are you waiting for? Switch, activate, pay your bill, sign up, and share your wishes with us at digicelgrenada.com.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is a brand new iPhone.
Our holiday elves are working tirelessly to bring your wishes to life.
Could do that new kitchen now, boy.
Make this Christmas truly unforgettable with Digicel. Win weekly shopping sprees as we sprinkle more joy and happiness in your life. Merry Christmas from Digicel, where wishes come true.
It's the Dutch Lady Christmas Mix-Off, inviting local mixologists to the Food Fair Car Park Grand Dance, Saturday, December 23rd from 10 a.m. Walk away with cash prizes of up to $500 plus a hamper. Compliments Dutch Lady. Choose from one of 3 categories: eggnog, sea moss, or punja cream. Judges will be on site looking for creativity, presentation, taste, and balance. Participants will also be granted the opportunity to vend and showcase their products to the public. Dutch Lady, building stronger families.
Blessed morning and welcome back to our listeners and viewers this morning to The Point here on Classic Radio, GBN TV for today, Friday, the 22nd day of December. We go in live with your calls, 435-2041. Let's go to the phone line and entertain this caller in this segment. Caller, good morning and season greetings once again. Good morning.
Sir, I'm hoping that you government pays twice a month, per month. And I wonder if you can tell me when, if we get in salary, or whether it be pension or whatever, today, tomorrow, or Sunday. Because Christmas, they can't wait after Christmas to pay. They have to pay on the second part before Christmas starts. So that business would be booming. Thank you very much.
Good morning to you, caller. Once again. Well, I have no clue when government, I have no control of the information also to share with you in terms of when government will pay. That is way out of my league to mention that. Anyway, let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning, welcome.
Yes, Mr. Telesford. The little Jumbie seemed to have passed away. Listen, permit me, I ended at a point where I was drawing reference to how Christmas and so on otherwise have changed. And as we celebrate in this here country and other parts of the quote-unquote Christian world the birth of the Christ child. But I want to take what is happening today in Judea and Samaria, what was known to be Judea and Samaria, where it was supposed that Christ was born. As you reflect on the news, Mr. Telesford, churches are being bombed. People are seeking refuge in churches and they're being bombed. People are seeking refuge in churches and they're being shot up by snipers of the Israeli Defense Forces. this setup, many people believe that this is an issue against Muslims and Jews, these evil Muslims and so on. No, brothers and sisters, as we reflect over these holiday times of what is happening, I urge you to pray for the people of that part of the world, recalling how our ancestors suffered in the hands of the British government over the years during slavery. Take a look at what is happening and understand once and for all. As you listen to Jews around the world protest and telling these people straight that they're not doing these things in the name of the Jewish people, understand it. What's that work there? There's an organization called the Zionist Movement. What constitutes this group? Orthodox Jews, yes, some of them are Jews. Orthodox Christians, yes, some of them are Christians. The President of the United States is one of them. And atheists. The devil itself, if you look at it. Because this, what has happened there, can never be of anything of God, Jehovah, as we have learned it over the years, and was it of his Son, the Christ. So reflect it well. Reflect upon it well. As you make your decisions, whether you should support what you support, and pray for the people across it, so that at least in the new year, some sort of semblance of normality shall reach out. And of course, continue to support these people for right to live in their own land, which was stolen from them, and now they want the final desire to annihilate them, liquidate them completely from their lands. And this is unfair, this is unjust. This has nothing to do with Jesus Christ and what we celebrate today. Thank you very much, Mr. Telesford. Do enjoy yourself for what's left of the day, okay?
You too, sir. Have a good one.
Right, you are.
All right, 435-2041, 435. Take some comments from the Facebook page. We have two individuals, of course, via the Facebook page who say we have Aaron and we have Darius is saying, both of them are saying that government has already paid. So for the gentlemen who have called and inquiring about it, government has already paid. One individual said that it was paid since Wednesday and Thursday. Government has paid, and pensions, I should say, and salaries were paid Wednesday and Thursday. That could take care of the question that was asked if government can be paying. So that's already taken care of. 435-2041, 435-2041. That's a number. If you want to, of course, make a comment this morning here on the program, it's an open line. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning.
Morning. I'm sure if Jesus Christ was alive and he walked the earth today, he would not be happy, because he was a person for regardless of how people view him. Some people say he was a prophet. Some say they have some religions that don't believe that he was real. You have all different interpretations, and we're not going into that. But if he was alive today, he wouldn't be happy, because I tend to support the previous caller. Because when I see what's going on, I think it's really unconscionable. And I talked about it some time ago on the station, and somebody just jump up, and I don't understand why y'all doesn't listen to people before all you jumping up on people's chests. I cannot support this kind of a thing. People, imagine the people in the church going to worship, you're killing them. I can't support this kind of thing. But what I want to just briefly talk about in terms of the vending, I know it is a ticklish thing, because the last government had a problem too, and of course they had relocated the people, right? Because a lot of people have been complaining the sidewalks need to be cleared. I agree, because you have people who are blind, you have people, all kind of people, and then people complaining about the umbrellas, joking people when they pass, and the behavior. But also, the vendors seem not to be happy with the location which the government relocate them, and they had all kind of things to say based on what I hear on the television. Not me. I'm just saying what they seem to be very unhappy. So probably I could suggest, because it's not to say criticize alone, but to suggest. You see that when you come down Market Hill, I think probably they should try and see if they should put that vendors not where like LA Perso opposite where the previous government had it. Maybe they could use that whole street across there where Terrence Marischal, his clinic is. A part of how you call it, Hills Valley and pharmacy. Probably they could look at putting the vendors there, probably maybe 2-3 times a week or something like that. And because they're complaining about the cents this stink, all kind of complaints you're hearing on the radio. So I am just suggesting, I'm not bashing. Probably they could look at that and let them come at least, because sometimes once a week is not enough. People and it's good that people don't want to depend on the government. They want to be able to be independent, and have a living for themselves and not beg people, because they're tyranny to mine and they're people, and that's sex and it's informal, and it seems to be growing. So I'm just suggesting, maybe when you come down Market Hill and you turn left, instead of have them by post to the previous government had them, probably you could block up that road there, where by coming down by Dr. Marisho clinic there, where how you call Today's Wonders was in our times. I don't know how old were you, and use that street and probably give them the opportunity, not once a week, probably two or three times a week, to be able to make a living.
Okay, caller.
Right.
Okay, thank you so much, and I certainly hope that the authorities put your suggestion into practice if it's possible. 435-2041, and let's take a break. When we take that break, but we have a caller. Let's entertain the call, and then we take a break after this caller. Caller, good morning, welcome, and season's greetings. Good on to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
I just want to make my voice heard. Last Friday on We Culture, the people who were on it, they seem to have they were talking about Christmas, but they didn't talk about Christmas at all. They were abusing the Blessed Virgin Mary, St. Joseph, and all those whom we have been brought up to know, love, and serve. I think this was very abusive. I text Richie, telling her that I wasn't pleased with what was going with what was being said. She read out other people's texts, but she didn't read mine. I am very, very, very angry about the manner in which they behave, the things they said, and the manner in which they put it over. I don't know if they're going to be on tonight, but I'm asking them, please, to learn to respect God, to respect themselves, and to know what Christmas is all about.
All right, caller, thank you so much. And season's greetings go out to you also.
Many happy returns.
Folks, we do for a break. Let's take a break. When we come back, more of your calls. Stay with us, folks. It's To The Point, an open line edition this morning. We will be right back.
From the farm to the store to your home. Supporting farmers, catering for your needs. The Food Fair Supermarket provides fresh fruits and vegetables from its 2 convenient locations for over 5 decades. The Food Fair Supermarkets, where you can fill your baskets without emptying your pockets.
It's the Dutch Lady Christmas Mix-Off, inviting local mixologists to the Food Fair Car Park Grand Dance, Saturday, December 23rd from 10 a.m. Walk away with cash prizes of up to $500 plus a hamper. Compliments Dutch Lady. Choose from one of 3 categories: eggnog, CMOS, or puncher cream. Judges will be on site looking for creativity, presentation, taste, and balance. Participants will also be granted the opportunity to vend and showcase their products to the public. Dutch Lady, building stronger families.
Compliments of the season. I'm Stacia Blake, one of GBN's nightly news anchors. On behalf of the entire GBN family, I'd like to wish you and your family a safe and prosperous holiday season. Here at GBN, it's been our honor to present to you the events that have affected our nation, celebrating our triumphs and mourning our collective challenges, right along beside you. And it's our intention to continue to bring you the nation's #1 newscast in 2024. This season, let's be grateful for all of our many blessings and continue to dream of a brighter future for all. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Grenada.
Mr. Mention the wing high, then you have things like man, you must come back, you know. We have the low power that.
It is kind of like the same man, and it's just different name for the same kind of thing.
And last but not least, I just want to say to all the men who saw me, call me, and ask for a piece of cake. I'm baking this weekend.
Join us Fridays at 8 on GBN Television, K105 FM, GBN's Facebook page, and YouTube channel for We Culture.
Welcome back, listeners. Welcome back, viewers, to The Point for today, Friday, the 22nd of December. Open line edition of To The Point this morning. Let's go to the phone line. Caller, good morning. You're welcome.
Yes, Gigi, I just come to clear a little problem here concerning this paying of the salary. I was talking to a worker and she was very honest, stating that is the boss that's responsible for the salary, not the government, although some of the people don't accept paying by the fortnight. So the government will send the money to them, but they will pay month-end. So I would like the people to know, well, is the government don't responsible for that. And I find the government should come out and let people know what is going on. You pay the money, but some of the people, you can't force them to pay by the fortnight if they don't want to pay by the fortnight. Because some workers now trying to make you feel, well, they work with the government and they get the salary late. They work with a company, the government send the money to the company, but some of the companies don't pay every 2 weeks. But a good company, to know Christmas is right there and somebody working with you, have fine government don't have to tell you to pay these workers, especially women. They have children, they have their home and everything. They go wait until month-end to pay them, and you have the money to pay them. Let us show a little love and gratitude. Okay, my brother.
Thank you so much, caller. And let's take a comment from someone via the WhatsApp. They're saying, I wish everyone in Grenada a happy and safe Christmas. If you drink, don't drive, and if you drive, don't drink. Let's take some comments from the Facebook page once again. And someone is saying, we have a Michael Alexander saying, where the vendors are on Melville Street is a suitable place for now. All right, so let's go back to the phone line. Let's entertain this caller. Season's greetings to your caller. Good morning.
Yes, season's greetings to you and to all the listeners. I hope that everybody, good sense will prevail and we'll have a nice one. I'm just calling to ask you if GBN paid attention to CSERT's warning. You all had an ad where you were mimicking, different people's voices and so. Mm-hmm. And CSERT is concerned about that. So I just thought I would draw it to your attention, yeah? I remember in the past, GBN did one with Oliver at large, and when he landed in Grenada, he was not pleased at all. Yes, so if you all could pay attention to, he was on another station, but you all could contact him, Mr. Jervis, and hear what he's saying on that ad. Just for guidance.
I did hear of his concern in relation to that. I did
just
have his
for guidance,
Yeah.
I'm pointing it out for guidance for the way forward.
All
okay?
Right.
Because we can't pick up spilt milk.
Right, I also understand you. But you know what it's like with artificial intelligence these days. Folks use it for various reasons, and it could be used also for the wrong reasons. You understand?
And you want to be careful that you don't set yourself up for being sued. You see, if you go to a play and you hear things like that and you see things like that, it's all right. You clap and you laugh. But when it's in a serious setting, you want to be very careful. I remember some years ago a female teacher in GBSS punished a little boy, a young boy, and the next thing floating all around social media was her head on another woman, and the two people were, engaged in sexual activities, and it wasn't her. But as it turned out, investigation showed that it was that little boy that was so angry with her that he did that, thinking that he would be doing her harm. He didn't see how his family could have been sued. You understand? Mm-hmm. So we want to be careful, just for guidance for future. Okay?
Thank you so much
for your time.
Thank you so much for your contribution, and season greetings once again. Hey folks, 435-2041, 435-2041, and I certainly do understand where the caller is coming from. The use of artificial intelligence is suddenly taking a broader sense these days, and sometimes we do have to put it to use for the right purpose. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning. You're welcome. And season's greetings to you. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you, sir. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Good morning, sir. Yes. And good morning to all our listeners. Yes, as we approach the season of the birth of Christ, the celebration, I wish everybody well. I myself would want to talk a little bit about the we culture on the last one. For a moment, I thought I was in a pagan country. I couldn't imagine that anyone would speak of a woman, mere the mother of our Lord, in that manner. And I really think we need to do better, and it was not right at all. You know, to me it was unthinkable to speak in that manner of any woman at all, so much so our Blessed Mother. Thank you.
Thank you also, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. I myself would not want to comment on it because I didn't view that particular edition of the program, so I would not. I'm not able to comment on it. 435-2041. 435-2041. Open line edition this morning. Let's say good morning to Antonio. Antonio is saying, I want to wish everyone a happy and blessed and safe Xmas. Please take the necessary precaution to protect you and your family in this season. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, JP.
How are you doing this morning, sir?
Happy Christmas and a bright and prosperous 19.
And same in return to you, sir. Same in return.
Mr. JP, I passed it on yesterday and I was pleased to see the sidewalk, and so I passed it out, bumped in my head. It was fair and nothing. I'm happy.
I'm happy that you're happy.
I believe the government did a good job to do that, and I want to congratulate them, and I want to keep it, maintain it from now until eternity.
All right.
They moved the police, young people from there, and they put them in the by the fish market day. So I was disappointed in the policemen and them in this country. How those policemen and them could be so unacceptable to the people of this country? Jetty, the day before they know they're moving in people, they could have taken the hose, a fire truck, and map up the place, spread on the place, and take out all the scent and all this kind of thing. So when they put them people there, them people go feel comfortable. They don't have the guts to talk about smelling pee and all kind of thing. The police force is disrespect to the people of this country. They should never do that. Those people in charge of the fire station, they should be chastised for doing the people of this country in this way. I am vexed with them policemen. Just you have a good day.
You too, sir. Have a good one and all the best. And don't get too angry. In the season of joy and peace and everything else. So don't get too upset about everything this morning. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning. Compliments for the season.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Caller, good morning and compliments for the season to you.
Good morning. Yes, good morning and Merry Christmas to you.
And same in return to you, caller.
All right. I pray to God that this nation have a good Christmas and a peaceful one. And what I hearing about these people and them that ill speaking the Holy Mother, they don't know. I am not of religion, and I don't tolerate religion. But I know that God exists, and He is the Most High, and He is the beginning and the end, and the I am that I am. He is the Ancient of Days. He has all power and authority, and people that slung in the Holy Mother, they don't know who she are because she is supreme, and she has to be supreme forever and ever to time indefinite. So the people that running down God and the people that don't know God is because they are heathens. They think of things of the world. They think that the world is theirs alone, and they are gods of this world, so they could do what they want and say what they want. Money and power is getting people crazy in this time, dipping their hand in all kind of evil things, what God say not to do. And it is in the beginning, and we all sorry we have to born in this situation. situation, under the situation of these people and them, this generation and them. And today they are still reigning. They don't know God. They don't know the Supreme Mother. Do they know what she go through to bring that holy God into our lives as a human being, to take up our pain, our suffering, and our burden, and to teach us what love is? These heathen and them do not know what love is. And they will never give love. And the children and the young people that are listening to them speaking evil about the Holy Mother and about Holy God, they don't know who they're speaking about, because God is real. And anything I have to tell people outside, I don't tell them about the world, neither about religion. Because this is the worst thing in the world, religion. Because they tell you one thing and they tell you another, like one of our former prime ministers say. He teaches the children and the young people when he gets into power the right thing to do and the right thing not to do, wrong thing not to do. And when he gets there, he take his same mouth and he turn back and say, when they're doing the right thing, he turn back and say, this is not how they have to do it, this is how they have to do it. And then they blaming the other government. You see, this thing about man and the belief and the religion and the way they think is just power and just false. So I wish that the people of Grenada and around the world could listen and could have understanding, and if they put God in it, if they put God in the cup before they drink it, they will know that they will on the right side, and they will able to think right, they will able to teach right, and they will able to do right. So other people will have faith and believe in them, and also believe in God. Look at the troubles that going on in this world. Look at what happening with this child. It is so devastating to hear what's going on with this child, a 4-year-old. Look, just the other day, this child dead by the road with this bus, 2 children at the same time. All this thing going on. So many years pass by, and they kill this poor little girl, this poor little 3-year-old child. People forgetting all these things is because they don't know God, right? And because they are so wicked in their mind and in their heart, is one thing alone they study is money and power. And me. People preach love. What is love? Do they know anything about love? People that have love in their heart.
Caller, well, I want to ask you to take a caller. Hello, good morning, caller. I want to ask you to take a rap, please. Caller, I want to thank you so much. Have yourself a blessed morning, and certainly understand your passion in which you speak. But you've been on at least over 3 minutes or more. And let's see if we can see another caller. 435-2041, 435-2041, 435-2041. Let's see if we could grab some comments once again from the Facebook page before we entertain another caller. And let's take this. We have Antonio, of course, posting another comment saying this time they should do. Let me get that comment back in place if I probably can. I think I lost it for some reason. Let's take this one from Anthony. He's saying there was a time in Grenada when around Christmas time people used to put aside their political differences and rejoice together. It was the rare occasion when even enemies ate ham and drank sorrow together. I just wish such acts of togetherness continues, especially when the birth of Christ is highlighted. And we have another comment saying, I don't think people really understand what old culture is all about. I think they are accusing wrongfully. Well, that's another comment there. And that's some of the comments here this morning. 435-2041. Let's take a break. We're coming back. The final 10 minutes in today's program coming up after the break. Stay with us. More of your phone calls when we return. 435-2041.
This Christmas episode of Caribbean Passport, there is holiday cheer from Barbados to the Bahamas. We take in the musical talents of the Love Movement, the Carters, and Ray Holman. And of course, our taste buds will be satisfied. All this and more on this holiday edition of Caribbean Passport, right here on this station.
my granddaughter.
It is important to know what your road signs and markings means. The zigzag lines means you should not park in the marked area. Parking is allowed inside the solid white lines on the edge of the road. Remember, look out for pedestrians. Pedestrians, be sure the vehicle comes to a complete stop before crossing. These tips can save your life. These tips can make our roads safer for all users. Be safe, be seen, be smart. A message from the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force.
You know, one day I woke up and, you know, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. You know, nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see
Welcome back, listeners. Welcome back, viewers, once again to The Point for today, Friday. We're inside the final segment of the show this morning. And let's take some comments this morning before we entertain another phone call. Antonio is saying, GT, I want to wish you all the best and you and your family and have a joyful Christmas. And thanks for taking my comments through the years. Even though I can be very political in my views, you gave me a chance to contribute with others with others. Much thanks. No problem with that at all. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Incorrect.
I guess we have that caller probably lost that caller there. 435-2041, 435-2041. Give me a call if you want to make a contribution this morning. Let's go back to the phone line. Season greetings to you, caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Christmas to you.
Same to you, sir.
Yeah, I just want to say that the We Culture program, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that people don't understand it. They don't want to hear Christ, the name of Christ and Mary and mentioning those things. So anytime they mention them, they feel that the people are ridiculing them. This is just good. That's just how the religious side of the people think. The We Culture program is a very good program, and the religious people is just trying to diss it. You understand? And I don't want the people that is hosting that program to feel downhearted because of what people are saying today. They are doing the right thing. I mostly heard these people and them, what they said, they speak good of Mary, they speak good of Joseph. You understand? They speak good of them. But they just was explaining that in real life, if something happened to us, to we that is living and we ought to live in real life, how will we take it and what would be our decision? They must realize that Mary and Joseph was living.
Colin, I think you're a bit distracted because of your radio in the background or something in the background. That's what we always recommend, that you turn it off completely. Your television or your radio in the background, turn it off completely so you would not get that bit of distraction. 435-2041. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning and season greetings. Good morning to you, caller.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
And the same goes out to you. Good morning.
Yes, and Merry Christmas to everybody, the nation, people, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Yes, and just do me a favor, please. I have some size 3X large pants for big, fat men. And it's going at $10. I have shirts $5. So I want to leave my number. I live in Simon. I want to leave my number so anybody interested, any men interested, they can call me at 442-8443 or 449-5319. They know me as Nanny.
All right. Thank you so much, Lenny, and I certainly hope the folks got your number and they will patronize you. Have a good morning, okay?
Oh, yes, and
All right.
you have a blessed day.
You too. 435-2041, 435. Nice way to chipping a bit of a promotion on her business there. 435-2041, 435-2041. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning and season's greetings. Good house to you.
Hi, good morning, and season greetings to you and the rest of the staff at the GBN.
Caller, I'm hearing your device in the background is a wee bit too loud. Please lower it. Please lower. I give you a second or two to have it lowered.
Yeah. So
okay, go right ahead, please.
Season greetings to you and the staff at GBN. I want to take all this time to wish you all the best and a great New Year, and I trust that you will continue to host those lovely programs in the new year if the good Lord spare our life. And I'm just giving you the opportunity, if there are those of you at the GBN that does not know the Lord as your Savior, that you will trust Him in the new year, and I know that He will lead you and guide you, and that your program will even be more better. So happy New Year, and I just want to take this time to send out a little greetings to my grandson, Tavonte Paris of Bolio. He is 9 years today, so I wish him all the best, and the greetings are coming from the Paris family. So
thank you also. Have a good one, and happy holidays goes out to you also.
Same to you. Thank you very much.
All right. 435-2041. We have approximately just around 4 minutes left on today's program, and we have a comment here from Lorraine via the Facebook page. She's saying, good. Please let the authorities fix those teller machines. It's frustrating. The one in Victoria go off, and I heard of the one in Sates close. They want people to they want people to go Grenville and St. George's. What if there's an emergency? So those are, of course, who are responsible for the teller machines. I'm sure the banking industry. Please look into that issue and have that problem resolved. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, you're welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. Just again, two things I want to suggest. That we have a review at the end of the year of the major issue that came up on the To the Point program, and also secondly, I'm asking that we're doing something for every other ethnic folks, the white, the Christians, and so on. We're doing nothing for Africa. And maybe in the new year, we must have something for Africa, which we are is the base of most of us, the larger part of our being. African, even though we try to despise it. So I hope that people will heed, and we would be able to have an appreciation for Africanness or African origin for the most part.
All right. Thank you so much, and I'll certainly put your consideration into put your comment, into some consideration. 435-2041, 435-2041. 3 minutes before we wrap today's program, so we're going to entertain another call or two. Let me check that WhatsApp. Is anyone contributing via the WhatsApp? Folks are trying to call, but my apology, we will not be able to entertain calls via WhatsApp. Hopefully in the new year, we may be able to have that, be part of the call-in segments. But let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Season greetings to you.
Season greetings back. Now, I'm calling towards the Jesus thing. Have you turned off the radio for?
Caller, would you continue, please?
Hello?
Good morning. Would you continue, please?
Yes. For this Jesus born, we had a Bible, and if we fully read the Bible, we would understand the Bible is truth with what the Bible said. What the Bible said, the Bible is written, and the word that fighting of thee, it is written in the Bible, you know. Who do who and who do who. Coming and our respect to the 25th. Nobody tell us the truth. The truth is there, but they mix it up into religion. And when you've been mixed up with religion, that take out spirituality, take out the spirit in man and put religion in man, it has caused a lot of chaos. So I want the rightful people that know, tell us the truth. Otherwise you go and find it. And when you go and find the truth and you know the truth, you no longer stand up and be fooled. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution also. Folks, it's 10 a.m. in the studios here of Classic Radio and also the studio of GBN TV. This is where we take a wrap for today's program. I want to thank all who contributed thus far for the entire week. Whether most of the week we did have, of course, guests within the studio, so they were much call-in segments. Today we had an open line, and those of you who contributed, I want to thank you so much for contributing to this program. Whether you did your contribution via the Facebook page, the WhatsApp, you called in, I want to thank you so much for being part of today's program. Season greetings go out to you. Hope you have an enjoyable Christmas and have a lot of fun with your friends and family, and have a good one, folks. That's why I say goodbye. Until we speak again, have yourself a blessed holidays and goodbye.